go rush me. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, again, this is Tough Love. I'm Mario J. Tonight we have a very interesting topic, something that's been floating around on social media for quite a while now, especially since Biden announced Miss Harris as his running mate. I've seen a lot of conversation about this. This is something that has definitely been ringing the bells in the black community, because a lot of people have ordained the Democratic Party to be black oriented, black supported. So with that being said, it's like, okay, well, hey, some people do believe that the Democratic Party have bamboozled, have run amok, have led astray when it comes to the black community. So I wanted to talk to you guys about some things that I've been seeing on social media in reference to holding the black vote hostage. Holding the black vote hostage. I want to ask you guys how you feel about that. I'm going to share my thoughts, but I wanted to kind of see, you know what I'm saying, what you guys thought about holding the black vote hostage. Some people believe it is necessary, and others believe it is problematic. We are going to talk about both of them things up in here. Okay? So here's my issue with saying that we're going to hold a black vote. Okay? We know about black suffrage when we talk about, you know, black people's ability and rights to vote. We know about what happened in the civil rights movement, that a lot of people died in order to, you know, fortify the rights for black people to do certain things, go to certain schools, get certain levels of education, just have the ability to be in the same area, to sit at the front of the bus, to be in an actual establishment where they can get steaks and don't have to use the back door. So we understand the history of black people in America. So we're not going to get into that, because I want our Caucasian counterparts to come on in here too, and I want us to talk about this situation real quick. So we are at a point in time where we are not comfortable with the nominees for the Democratic Party. We're not comfortable with the Republican Party. We're not comfortable with anybody that's independent. We are not happy, according to some people, when they reference Black America. So what do? Well, according to P. Diddy, according to T.I., according to Killer Mike, according to a lot of the celebrities, the black community needs to hold their votes hostage. I'm going to let that marinate for a second. Hold their votes hostage. Okay? So my issue with that is, and why I see that as problematic, is because why are we pausing? Why are we promoting this major pause? What is the end result? What is the end result? The issue that I have when we have celebrities or we have politicians, when we have people speak for the black community, it's irritating. It's irritating because we have people, first of all, far removed from the black community. That means the everyday struggles of the black American, they do not no longer share, but they are speaking for the black community. They don't shop like we shop. They don't go to the schools we go to. They don't have the same struggles that we have on a daily basis. So it's difficult when I see the P. Diddy's and they're saying, hold your vote hostage. Okay. So in turn, they're saying pause in place. Okay. So us as Black America, us in the black community, when we pause in place, what is the next step? My issue with the black community and its celebrities is they're always giving out orders, but never giving out details. They're always saying this is what we should be doing, but never saying what the end result of what we should be doing is going to happen. We don't vote for nobody. Stop. You got to be joking. Huh? You got to be playing games right now, Puff Daddy. Diddy. All the people that have died for us to be in a position to have a vote, to have a say-so, to have a number on a ballot, to say that not only Black Lives Matter, but Black voices matter in America. You want us to pause in place. My question is, what the hell are we supposed to do while we're pausing? Diddy doesn't give that solution. Celebrities don't give that solution. Local government isn't giving that solution. So my next question to y'all is, what are we supposed to do? Black America now says, we ain't voting for Biden. We ain't voting for Harris. We ain't doing shit. Okay. So what about all the people that died so you could have a chance to put you in a position to say, we ain't doing shit? What about the people who said, at one point in time, I would love to be considered when it comes to a vote. I would love to be in the argument, a part of the conversation. Now we got black people telling Black America in black communities, hold your vote hostage. Okay, so when do we vote? When do we actually say this is what we're going to do? See, here's the issue. I don't mind someone saying, let's have this movement. Let's do this. I don't mind you having an opinion. I don't mind you saying I'm a leader. Everybody rally behind me. The issue is that don't we get tired in the black community of rallying behind people with no damn good common sense? Stop telling us to do shit when you don't have a clue on what the hell we really should be doing and what's the end state. Can you imagine parents getting behind someone that is leading you astray so you can tell your damn kids, you know what? I'm going to hold my vote. And the person that we going to leave into office is going to make sure that your future is fucked up because I held my vote. Because when I had an opportunity to vote, I decided to listen to a celebrity and they chose for me what the fate of my children should be in the next generation. Oh, we having a tough conversation tonight. I don't mind you having momentum. But black people, let me tell you something. While we're demanding respect, while we beating our chests and saying, you're going to respect us or else. We the loudest in the room. Huh? We beat the hardest. We the most proudest. We want our reparations. But at the end of the day, let me ask you a question. When does the strategy come into play? We burning down a lot of shit. We protesting. We screaming mass incarceration, systematic racism, police brutality. But when does the strategy comes in on how to fix it? And is boycotting and saying we're going to hold our vote hostage and not vote for nobody. Well, my thing about it is it has to be someone willing to speak for the people from the people. I want somebody to talk to me. And if you can't talk to me, I want you to share this information with somebody else who can. Somebody that's willing to sit down and have the hard conversation. We got to stop bullshitting Black America. We going into the communities right now. Share this shit. I don't care if you're from Chicago, Mississippi, Detroit, LA. I don't care where you at. Let's have the conversation right now. People are telling us to hold our vote hostage, but not telling us what's the end result of us doing that. What's the end result? What are we going to accomplish by doing that? And is it that you feel that black people are so naive that a celebrity can pause our vote, can pause our thought process. That we as the black community, black Americans, can't think for ourselves. We can't decide out of these two political parties or these two candidates which one is best to serve the black community. Somebody gonna piss me off tonight. Somebody said none of the candidates are going to serve the black community. Okay. Touche. Touche. So when as a black community, when as black America do we reach out and say, I know somebody? We always know somebody. Huh? We always know who got the hookup on the DVDs, don't we? Who got the hookup on the sneakers? Who got the hookup on the purses? We know somebody who got the hookup. I'm trying to ask somebody right now, who got the hookup on the black community? Who can we put inside the system and fix some shit? Is it T.I.? Is it Killer Mike? Is it Puff Daddy? Is it, goddammit, is it Carly B? Is it Beyonce? Is it Jay-Z? Goddammit, who is it? Who can speak for us? You got to do more than just tell black people, hold your vote hostage and not give the end result. This is why we holding it hostage. We are, I need you to just hit share. Hit share on this month. I'm going somewhere with this shit. Huh? If we're going to hold our vote hostage, here's the strategy. Okay? We find candidates that's going to back the black community, that's going to advocate and articulate for the black community, the needs of the black community, that's going to be able to outline not only the part about reparations and how slavery has impacted and built all of this other shit in America. We want people to understand that, guess what? We are everyday people. We want people to be able to communicate not only to the hip-hop community, to the collegiate community, but to everyday middle-class working citizens that we are united. Somebody said, my homeboy said, nobody will. Who will be the person that says, you know what, instead of us just holding our vote hostage, let's be proactive and productive in this situation? Let's get people together that's going to be able to say, you know what? Do black Americans need to start their own political party? If you think black Americans need to start their own political party, I want you to do me a thumbs up. I'm curious. I'm really curious. Somebody said, who better to speak for black people than black people? Somebody said, we can never do that. Here's my thing, y'all. Black people in today's America. I'm going to say this message unequivocally. They are more intelligent, outgoing, outspoken, more entrepreneurs, more millionaires, more celebrities than ever before. And you're telling me that we can't find a party of people, a group of people that say, we're going to gather you guys up and let you defend the black community on all aspects. Education, in the home, prisons, on all aspects. Family, business, economics. We're going to let you defend the black community against America, against enemies, foreign and domestic. So if we're going to hold our vote hostage, it's because we're getting our shit together, not just pausing in place. Stop telling black people to pause in place, to rally with no solution, to burn with no provocation on where the hell we're going. What's the next step? In the name of George Floyd. What does George Floyd have to do with Louis Vuitton and burning their stores? How is that going to make sure that your children get home safely? Make sure police brutality stop on a dime? Mention black LGBT rights and we're already divided by the masses. Exactly. We need to form a policy of people that's going to be able to take the issues that we face in the black community of black America and be able to provocate to America, this is what we want. I don't care if you're a Muslim. I don't care if you're a Christian, a Baptist. I don't care if you gay, you straight. If you can articulate our problems, then you are signed up. You got my vote. We got such a problem with the Democrats, such a problem with the Republicans, such a problem with independents. We should form our own shit. This is not to overthrow the government. I know I got some people that's still in the military. Oh God, I can't share this shit. Shut the hell up. You know I don't play them games. I'm saying at what point in time do we get, it's not even upset. What point in time do we get strategic and say, what are we really doing for the black community if we're so tired and screaming police brutality? This. We have this top 5 that we walk around with. Like it's not a badge of honor, but it's like a stain on black people. Like every black person over the age of like 25 can tell you like these are the top 5 things that black people hate about America. You know, if I was an oppressor, if I was a person that didn't like black people, I would be laughing a little bit. Because I would be saying, how long does it take a group of people to sit down and say, first of all, what are we trying to accomplish? What is our agenda? Then, just like we hold interviews for all of these other things, we have interviews for fucking McDonald's. I can't do this shit. I'm about to quit. I'm about to sign off on this shit. We have interviews for McDonald's. What do you bring to our company? So are you telling me with all these educated black people, we can't find nobody to say, hey y'all, let's find a group of goddamn 20 people and formulate our own party. And inside that party, we are going to have a plethora of knowledge and education, of networkability, of common sense, of resourcefulness, of people that take action. That is what the black community, the black America has been missing for a long time. People who take action. We are tired of hearing just lip service. Democratic Party, listen up with your punk ass. Republicans, listen up with your punk ass. We're tired of just thinking that you're going to give us lip service as if we are so retarded. We're going to be so confused with this entanglement. The WAP got us confused. We're not confused. But we do need to take action. We do need to stop letting celebrities think every time that there's a smell of injustice, they can come back for 5 minutes and say, I stand with y'all. Get your monkey ass. Get your sardine, biscuit, banana, cut up, kickball head ass up out of here. It is time to make a difference. It is time to start having the conversations. We can't have the conversations if everybody's worried about going to the club. If everybody's worried about the next turn up. We can't be serious. If you look on your timeline right now, ooh, nobody's having a hard conversation. Black people are comfortable with saying, I ain't gonna vote for nobody. Well, first of all, you can't vote for nobody because you ain't registered to vote. Who you playing with? Who you fooling? You don't even know where to go vote at. You don't even know who's running. You heard somebody talking about Harris. Harris who? You don't know what Biden looks like. The only thing you know about Trump, I think somebody said something about him being racist. You don't know one policy he passed or did not pass. So you can't be a part of this conversation. This is an adult conversation. Adults, please report. People have all of this to say, but they're so far removed from the politics that govern this America. They're not doing shit for their kids, not putting things in place to try to help their children because they're so busy with this mentality of somebody else will do it. Somebody else will sit in that meeting. Somebody else will read that book. Somebody else will do the research. Somebody else will network. Somebody else will speak for me. Look down your timeline right now. And I want y'all to ask yourself, are these the people that's going to make a difference in the black community? Are these the people that's going to make a difference in your child's life? Are these the people that's going to change the next generation? You're going to be mad, but I don't give a shit. This tough love. Think about right now, if you were to get into a car accident, God forbid, and something happened to you and your children, like Facebook did this whole packaging thing, right? And in the last 48 hours, they were able to send this package to the funeral home so they can play, hey, this is what they thought in the last 48 hours of their life. And it's nothing realistic. It's nothing real. It's nothing showing that, you know what, not only do you take yourself serious, but you take your life serious. Now, somebody's going to give me that bullshit, so let me go ahead and dismay that right now. I'm not saying that you need to be serious and talking about politics or anything harsh all the time. I'm saying there's a time and a place for everything. And why don't you ever find the time to have this conversation? How many people right now are sitting down with their children and they're talking about this VP, the first African-American woman nominated to run VP? That's a conversation, ladies, gentlemen. That's a conversation. There are people proud to say that I am not voting. There are people proud to say that, you know, I'm not worrying about that, or we should just sit out this election, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But understand, with your selfish ass, there are people who died for you to be in a position for you not to say, oh, well, you know what? I ain't worrying about it. Stop being lazy. Stop showing that you got it like that to a certain degree. You feel like you got it like that. If you want to sit out, cool. All right, you do you. But when shit hits the fan, make sure you remember what I said. Shut the hell up. People complaining about Trump being in office are the same people that didn't vote for the other candidate. People that are complaining are the same people that are not registered to vote. People that are so busy saying Trump is a racist don't understand anything about policy. It's a lot of conversation from people who have not been a part of the conversation. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? Not only in these barbershops and beauty salons, we're talking about all over in the black community. What is the conversation that we having, and what is important? How long does it take your children to say, Mom, it's no heat in the house? Dad, we ain't got no food in the house before your ass go do something about it. Black America, let me talk to you. How long do you complain about problems before you get somebody that's going to be in a position to fix it? How long? You got P. Diddy saying hold the vote hostage, but ain't telling you what the fuck to do in the meantime. What the... Huh? Don't tell me to hold the vote, player. Tell me the whole... I want to hear the whole plan. Don't say we just going to run into the bank and grab a couple dollars. I need to know who... Listen, how am I getting out the bank? Who am I supposed to cover when I get into the bank? Huh? How many dollars am I supposed to... What am I wearing? I want to know what I'm wearing. I need to know. What is this podcast about? This podcast is about letting the black community know that we will not be bamboozled. We will not be run amok, led astray. This is to give a shout out to the Democratic Party and let them know we ain't playing with y'all. We ain't playing with the Republicans. CandanceOwens, get your ass over here. We not playing with you celebrities, you politicians. We are not letting you guys manipulate us. We are very intelligent. I don't give a damn how much whopping we do, how many entanglements we have. We have common sense. There are very, very, very smart people out here with this shade of skin and other shades of skin. And we're just tired of acting as if we're supposed to rally behind Puff Daddy as if he's been this great role model for the black community. You ain't speaking for us, player. T.I., boy, I don't care what part of Atlanta you from. You ain't speaking for the black community. Stop it. Speaking for the black community, it has nothing to do with popularity. It has nothing to do with being a celebrity, how much money you got. It's about what are you trying to fix. And that's what people need to understand when it comes to these politicians. Okay, politicians have but so much power. We have to unite and realize which politicians are for us. Or we build our politicians. God damn it. Oh. We make our politicians. We seek out people from the high school, from the goddamn college, and we say, you know what? We're going to groom you right now. Where all them Nation of Islam followers at? We're going to groom you from a certain age so that way you can be positioned to be the next mayor, to be the next governor, to be the next congresswoman or congressman. We're going to groom you now. How many people having that conversation? Or are you teaching your kids how to be great employees? Shame on you. Shame on you. And if you're relying, I see your comment, man. Matter of fact, let me read that. You know, schools teach kids to be workers. The parents' job is to make them entrepreneurs. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you are relying on the school system to teach your children everything they need to know to be successful, shame on you. Parents, it's time to think outside the box. And here's the thing. You don't have to think way outside the box. But think about, when you say entrepreneur, what does that mean to you? When you say senator or congressman, what does that mean to you? Because you're scared to learn something new. Parents, you make me sick. Because you're scared to sit down and learn something new because you out of school. I ain't going to waste my time learning about no politics. And that's why you're not relevant when it comes to the conversation about this country. That's why when your children look at you and you have nothing to say but a hey, you begin to be irrelevant. When they sit down and they listen to podcasts and be like, you know what, I'm about to go ask my mom about this. I'm about to go ask my dad about this. You become irrelevant when they say, well, are you registered to vote, Mom? But you don't like Trump. Well, shit, you can't even vote. Are you a Democrat because somebody told you that was the black thing to do? Oh, shit. That was the black thing to do, to be a Democrat. I know I heard something about Clinton, so, I'm just going to stick with whoever is the Democrat. Did I vote for Obama because Obama was black? Will I vote for Harris because, Democrats pull shit out their ass, so I'm about to vote for her because she black and she should know better. I'm not going to be much longer because I got other shit to do, okay? The fact of the matter is, stop allowing politics to scare you away from learning about politics. Stop allowing the thought or the process of that thought process to say, you know what, we can't do anything, so we might as well not do nothing. Our vote don't matter. It don't count. Well, it's that thought process that will leave you on that slave plantation. They would have had a problem with me. Because every time I would have been rallying the troops. They would have had to cut Mario J legs off. They would have had to maim me. Because I would have been listen, bro, I would look. Master go to sleep about 3. I'm out this jump about 6:30. A lot of y'all are comfortable with whatever's going on. You complain in silence. There's a lot of people in the military complaining in silence. A lot of people in corporate America complaining in silence. A lot of people in black America and black communities complaining in silence. When do you speak? When do your voice matter? And then what do you teach your children? Well, you know he ain't gonna like that if you say that. You know she ain't gonna like that if you say. You teaching them to be cowards? You teaching them to be scared of everything? You teaching them, listen, when the police pull you over now, make sure that you... Ladies and gentlemen, and I'm not just talking to the black community. However, this is for the black community and any community that will pride themselves in listening to my voice. And I want to make sure I look at the camera when I say this. Your voice and your vote matters. What you do counts on a daily basis. Regardless of who don't stand with you, stand beside you, in front of you, or behind you. What you do means something. Your children are looking at you. Have the self-respect and self-dignity to do something about shit. Don't just let shit happen. Don't let anyone encourage you to do nothing. Encourage you to say, you know what? It's okay. I feel like I'm getting bamboozled and messed over. What you do today counts today. Stop saying, oh, this is going to count for the next generation. No, it's going to count today. Be empowered. Be validated. Be appreciated. Be respected because you tried. Because you took the steps that needed to be took. And you didn't stand in place when someone said, hold my vote with no fucking plan. What is the plan? Give me the entire plan and let me decide with my common sense, with my education, my life experience, if I'm going to follow suit. That's power. That's tough love. This is Mario J. Adult Up. Make sure you share. I hope to hear your feedback. Peace.